What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for checking out this tutorial on a full hip and lower body warm-up. This is a great sequence that I love to do for clients before their workouts, for myself before a lift or before a run. Really is very simple, very easy, and I like it a lot because you don't need much equipment. Pretty much just a pad and at most a pillow or a padding for your head because you're inside lying a lot and you don't want too much neck stress. Okay, so what this does is really targets the glutes and the hips on the sides. Okay, so this is a recurring problem. So many people feel like they don't feel exercises in their glutes, or they're turned off, this or that. You can never have your glutes too strong or too warmed up. I've basically never seen it, and it only does your whole body, especially your lower body, a service by making sure all those muscles are firing and are working. Okay, so this is a 7-move sequence that you can do anytime before a workout, before a run. Like I said, serves a lot of purposes. So I'm gonna lead you through that today. Shoot me with any questions, anything like that. And it's also very scalable. So I'm just gonna put 10 to 20 reps on any of these. So your first time doing it, maybe stick to 10 like I'll do for just for the sake of time for this video, but you can easily scale it to more reps if you need, or even less, all right? So with that being said, let's get started. A couple key points in this side lying position. Don't want a wall or anything obstructing you from the back, but you want to imagine that there's a wall right behind your low back. Tendency is for people to roll onto their backs like that, and when we do leg lifts, that now activates your hip flexors and your quads, where your body's typically already stronger at. We're trying to completely stay side-lying. I almost like to say almost like you're leaning forward, and your toe down here is almost angled down, okay? So if your toe starts to creep up, your hips will fall back, and we lose the point of the exercises. Okay, with that in mind, we're just keeping ourselves nice and supported here. First one, everything's gonna be 10 reps, is a straight leg raise. We're gonna lift it up, squeezing those glutes, and back down. Now, as we do this, I like to put my hand here on my oblique to make sure that I'm not doing a side crunch, because sometimes even our core muscles can assist with lifting our leg. We just want this to be in the hips, okay? So it's not too much of a range. If you're going way high to the sky, chances are you're compensating somewhere. So a straight leg lift for 10, I believe that's 8 or so. 9, 10th one we're gonna hold. Now we're doing a straight leg rotation. Imagine your thigh is a rotisserie chicken. You're rotating up and then rotating down. Not just your toe. Imagine that kneecap faces up and faces down with as little hip turning as possible. There's 3 and 4, good. Really trying to rotate as far as it possibly can. There's 6. Keeping it up to the sky as well. Don't let it drift to the floor. 8, and you should already feel that cooking. There's 9. I guess drawing on that rotisserie chicken example a little too much, but 10. And we're gonna position this toe facing down. We're doing a forward flexion kick. So now we're gonna brace our stomach really hard and kick our leg forward just in line with our hip, okay? We're not going backwards just yet. So there's 2, 3, keeping it high off the ground. Try not to rest between any of these motions. 5, 6, stomach tight. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we're going backwards. This is going to be a smaller motion. Trying to squeeze your glute max, or the muscle on the back, into hip extension. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. Just straight down and straight back. Try not to bend your back. Okay, there's 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next one here is we're doing a hip circle. Try not to let your foot travel forward too much. It tends to drift like that. We want the center of our circle straight below our hip, and we're gonna trace a circle going forward. We're gonna do both directions. 2, 3, 4, 5. That hip should be really screaming now. 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10. And reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then lastly, guys, imagine you're pedaling a bike. We're gonna bring our knee up, point our foot and our shin, and just cycle a big bicycle tire is basically what you're thinking about. There's 3, 4, getting hip and knee flexion. 5, 6, we're almost through it, guys. And then you just gotta repeat on the other side. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! So that side should be absolutely toast. Mine is definitely on fire. If it's really kind of burning or annoying you, this is a great stretch, that 90-90. Just spend some time there. Let it mellow out a little bit. But doing those kind of exercises, guys, where you strengthen up those glute med muscles on the side, that's great for helping knee pain. Runner's knee is a big problem where we want to get those strong, keeping your knees in line when you're doing heavy lifts. All sorts of good things come from having strong and mobile hips. And that warm-up is a very simple, very effective way to do that. So let me know if you guys have any questions and how you like it. Thanks, take care.